It's time for Walt Disney World, and it's during Christmas. Yeah. To be a little bit more specific, I'm going to Disney's Hollywood Studios today. Check it out, they have a Thor-inspired Disney transport bus here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, it doesn't appear that it's in operation. And by the way, there are a few reasons I'm here today at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And the first reason is that they are actually giving away special magnets to pass holders. They're like holiday pass holder magnets that you can stick on your car, really anywhere. So that's one of the reasons. And then the second reason is that Star Tours actually got a new video, or they show like some kind of new animation on the ride. So I definitely want to check that out and see if I can film it. And then of course, all of the holiday decor. There's a lot to see and do here at Hollywood Studios, and definitely going to catch you guys up on it. Here's an update with the construction going on for the Skyway that will be built from Epcot over here to Hollywood Studios, and I'm very excited about that. But again, some of the construction, obviously they're clearing a lot of space, and we will just have to wait and see for the supports to go up. I do not know exactly when they're going to begin actually, going vertical, but hopefully soon. Well, here is Sorcerer Mickey, and it looks like they have a Disney PhotoPass photographer out taking pictures of a guest in front of Sorcerer Mickey, of course. Now, in previous years, they had the Christmas tree set up here. It would tower all the way up. Now, the Christmas tree is not here this year. In fact, it is inside the park. They relocated it, but we're gonna check that out once we go inside the park. Well, here it is, the entrance for Disney's Hollywood Studios, and as you guys can see, we do have some Christmas decor here at the main entrance. Here's a better view of those decorations, of course, with the sun shining on them. And if we turn around here, we have some hula hoops, so if you want to play hula outside the main entrance, you certainly can. One of the reasons that they have these hula hoops up is the fact that most of the park is actually closed. They're working on Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. So in the meantime, here's an attraction that you can enjoy. By the way, I do love these park maps right here that actually do feature sunset greetings, and I will grab a few of these. There you go. I grabbed a few of these park maps that actually feature the sunset season's greetings on the front. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror with those projections. So I grabbed a few, and leave a comment if you would like to enter into the giveaway. We'll be giving away, I guess, like 4 of these. So yeah, just leave a comment and we'll pick some lucky winners. Over here outside Mickey's of Hollywood, if you present your annual pass, and if you are an annual pass holder, you'll receive one of these special pass holder holiday magnets. Now, this is for a limited time, with limited availability. I was able to get one though, and yeah. Here's Hollywood Studios with the Christmas decorations. And as you guys can see, you present that yellow card and you get a magnet. Here in the store, they actually have some Christmas or holiday t-shirts. And then they have the Mickey Ears Holiday Edition. So lots of cool holiday merchandise this year. I love this picture right here of Mickey and Minnie riding on a sleigh. Over here we have the holiday light up bulb glow necklaces. Now this year they actually took a new twist on the necklaces, and they actually have Mickey heads on them, whereas last year they were all kind of this shape bulb. But yeah, so they have like a new variation this year, and I'm definitely going to buy one. They also have Mickey like Christmas hats, and then of course the Walt Disney World holiday t-shirts. They have Jingle Bell Jingle Bam merchandise. I am so glad that they're bringing back Jingle Bell Jingle Bam. They have frosted pretzels. Look delicious. Well, that covered most of the merchandise at Disney & Co. Here in Echo Lake, they have all of these very, very cool, colorful Christmas ornaments floating, but they are of course tied down. Very cool though, and at night they light up. Looks awesome. Also wanted to point out that on the island they have the Christmas tree. Now normally the Christmas tree is located by the main entrance, but this year they relocated it. Perfect opportunity. It looks great. And when they have the fireworks, when they have Jingle Bell Jingle Bam, and of course all of the other offerings, you have all the fireworks going up, and this is the perfect viewing spot. Because not only do you have the Christmas tree and all of the light up ornaments, but of course the fireworks as well. So I think it looks awesome. For a while they did have this lake drained out so that they could do some work on it, get it all set up, but it's looking good. I really, really like it. And I think the water also looks like very clear. And by the way, here's that magnet that I did receive earlier with Echo Lake in the background. Check out this view right here, and I can't even imagine how amazing this would look during the sunset season's greetings. Here it is, Star Tours. Hopefully we'll be able to see that new scene. We're gonna ride right now.
Neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen her?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
It's our cartoon. Where are we going? This is madness. Don't you dare make the tantalize me.
Star Tours, what are you doing here?
No idea.
Stay with me. Here's their chapter. Put your shields up. If they work. Archie, what are you doing there?
Well, sir, it all be
Rhetorical question. Listen up. There is someone aboard your ship vital to our mission.
the spy. Is this mission sanctioned?
Okay, fighters. Keep it tight.
I can't see it now. Oh, do something!
Star Tours, you should have come.
All right.
Oh look, it's Star Wars Land! Or the Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, Archie. I believe this adventure is just beginning.
I am now on Grand Avenue, and so we're going to check out some of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge construction. Not a whole lot to see from my latest construction update, but of course we will show you some of the minor changes. By the way, over here is Baseline Tap. I did have a chance to check that out on my latest visit. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I got a pretzel with some lemonade. Very, very good stuff. Mostly like a bar, but I mean, you can get some other stuff as well. So yeah, here is Grand Avenue. We're gonna be getting a closer look at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Over by the construction wall, it does look like the entrance has plywood covering it, so I would guess that they're working on that entrance. When you first walk into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you probably walk right under, you know, there. So that is kind of the official entrance. But right now they have some plywood, so who knows what will happen. On the construction wall, we do have some conceptual art for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And the caption reads, "On a remote outpost planet, new adventures await." I am very much so looking forward to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening in 2019. We still have some time away, but even though we're going to be waiting a few years on Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we know Toy Story Land is opening very soon, in fact in the next year or so, 2018, so we're going to definitely check that out when that opens. But again, this is the wall right now, the conceptual art. Ideally, if we walk over to Pizzerizzo, we should be able to get a better view from the top floor, from that second floor. We will see. We probably won't see a whole lot, but you know, it's worth checking out. Just to give you guys some perspective, so we have Muppets right here, and then of course we have the entire construction wall, Grand Avenue, and then if we go this way, we have the new restaurant, Baseline Tap, and then over there is Star Tours. And by the way, this entire area, like all of that is going to be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We are on the second floor of Pizzerizzo at the moment. Can't see a whole lot for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and we can see the construction wall. Some trees are blocking some of the work, not a whole lot to see. But if you fly a helicopter over Disney's Hollywood Studios, you see it all. You can actually do a helicopter tour. It can be a little costly. Of course, they are not affiliated with Disney, and I do not condone such a thing just because I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, I mean ethically. And by the way, something I did not cover earlier, we have that crane right up there. And so they're definitely working very hard to get that work done. And in 2019, I'm sure that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will transform the way we think of Disney's Hollywood Studios. And here's the construction wall for Toy Story Land, right outside Pixar Studios, or Pixar's place. So I'm very excited about it. And if we turn around, we have a lot of the, very well-known characters here on the wall. And it does appear that we have some advertisements here on the backside of the Chinese theater, advertising Star Wars The Last Jedi, airing December 15th. Here's something quite interesting that I recently found out. When they do open Toy Story Land in hopefully 2018, it seems that they're going to actually close off this area right here and relocate the main entrance for Toy Story Midway Mania. And so I believe what they're going to do is they're going to take the main entrance, have it on the other side, and then just close off this area and make it a backstage area. People are saying that it just wouldn't make sense to have, Pixar Studios outside Toy Story Land. And during the holidays at Disney's Hollywood Studios, this area seems to always get very congested. So do keep in mind, if you come to Disney's Hollywood Studios, this area will often be congested unless you come right in the morning. And the wait time for Toy Story Midway Mania is about 60 minutes, about an hour, much shorter than it normally is, and we can probably assume that it is because of the new track that was recently added. Check it out, they have Cruz Ramirez here. You can actually meet her. Pretty awesome. Over here on this construction wall, they also have the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge conceptual art. And we can see not too much, but they do have this wall up here. Now we can see part of Grand Avenue, so just to give you guys some perspective, this will all be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and it extends all the way over to I guess where it would end, and then Toy Story Land would begin. Looks like they have all of these barriers up, and of course the crane. I guess you really can't see much of the Slinky Dog Coaster, considering that it's, it stays pretty low to the ground. You have these construction walls up. As soon as the attraction opens, of course, we'll be able to get a great view of it. And like I was mentioning earlier, if you take a helicopter tour over the park, you can see it. Now, driving past the park on some of the Disney roads, you can see parts of the coaster track through the trees, but not much of it. So the really best view that people are getting now is going over the park with helicopters, although I don't really know if that's something that people should be doing, so I'm kind of staying away from that. Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you can now get an exclusive sneak peek of Coco, Disney's Pixar film, right here, Walt Disney Presents, and they also have some merchandise in there, so a lot of Coco things going on, which is nice. And by the way, here's some concept art for the Slinky Dog Coaster. Over here on Sunset Boulevard, we do have some of the same holiday decorations that we saw over in Pixar Place. Looking good. And by the way, during Sunset Season's greetings, they have snow that, comes down, the projections on the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and it's just an all-around great show. I've been hearing and from what I've been seeing, so I will be back in the near future to check that out. Well guys, I am now heading outside of Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think this pretty much is going to wrap up this mini vlog. I don't believe I'll be staying for the shows like Sunset Season's greetings, but I'll definitely be back in the near future, so definitely, again, stay tuned for that. But we're gonna head out. Watch your step.
Preferred parking, motorcycle parking, and taxis.
I'm now here at the Luxe Burger at Disney Springs. I decided to go with the brand new chicken nuggets, a side of French fries, and of course ketchup with it. But this is pretty new. They just added it recently onto the menu. In fact, they even have a kids meal for the chicken nuggets, and it comes with, I believe, like a side of fruit or something like that. The kids meal comes with, it looks like some yogurt and some grapes. Well, check it out, the Edison here at Disney Springs. It's still under construction, but it's definitely coming along. And as you guys can see, they're working on the lighting. I like how they have the Edison going all the way down right there in red. It's gonna be good. I cannot wait for it to open. Here's a look at Wine Bar George. It's been quite some time since I've seen it in person. In fact, on my last visit, they had nothing like behind the walls. It was just all cleared land. Here's the Springs with Planet Hollywood Observatory in the background. And then, of course, Morimoto Asia and Characters in Flight. Check it out, Christmas or holiday decor here at Disney Springs in Town Center. I don't know if they had those like glowing balls last year, I think those are new. They kind of look like ornaments and they change colors, but yeah, definitely new. Just like last year, they have the Disney Springs Christmas Tree Trail, although this year they have a new logo for the trail. Now last year they did have the Starbright Holidays, the drone show. Don't believe that's here this year. I think they have canceled that. That was just kind of a trial and error type thing, but they are not bringing it back this year. They have specialty apples, looks like cozy cupcakes, holiday cocktails, festive treats.